The story begins with a young kitten just waking up. With a young kitten just waking up. Just waking up. It slowly gets up and realized that her owner already went to school. Because always in the morning, her owner would get ready, get packed up, and leave. This time, she went a little early, or the kitten woke up late. But she left the door open, and the other cats came in. Because this little kitten would usually stay in her room, locked in. But this time, she left the room door open. The little kitten, curious, got up and watched the door, thinking maybe she'll come back. But after a while, she didn't come back, and more cats were joining in and coming into the cat's room. So she got out of bed and realized there was no point of dropping off. But she did it, and she realized that wasn't a long drop at all. She saw her owner's stuffy and got a little scared. After looking at it for at least a couple of minutes, she started running off. Jumped off the bed and went out the door. Not knowing where to go, she went down the stairs and found so many other cats. I'm thinking, what was it about? A cat picked her up and set her down. And picked her back up and placed her in a cage. And was placing her in a cage where a bunch of other kittens were. And they were all red, just like her. And she was wondering what was going on. She was so much wondering what was going on, but it was too crowded. She couldn't really move. They looked like they'd been in here for a long time. The cat that put us in here was just watching. Like if she had a plan, or he had a plan. We didn't know what was going on, so I tried to get out, but they seemed like they'd been in here for at least 2 days or more. She started wondering, is this why her owner locked her up in her room? Or is it because there's too many cats? Or she just wants her to stay in the room? She'd run down once the cat opened the door. The others just stayed. And I got revenge and locked her in, but then soon let her out after, just because she wanted to be nice, but instead of the little ones getting out, the big one just got out instead. So I tried to let them out, but the big cat closed me in and I couldn't get out. I ran back out and ran. I wondered what was going on, but I found the mouse and started started playing with it. She found a mouse and started playing with it, and it took some of her time. She put it in the water just for fun, but she started drinking instead and put the mouse beside. She really liked the water and started eating the food too. It tastes so good she could barely even remember what food tastes like, or even anything tastes like. But she saw the door was slightly open. Curious and wondering, she went out. She'd always heard of these little stories of other cats outside, so she started running and wanted to see what was out there. Almost getting lost in the grass, she just ran and played, finding so much snow. She felt like the outside was a beautiful place, and why wouldn't her owner let her out? But she just kept running and running and almost lost her home, but went back home soon after. She went on a rock, started playing, and jumped right off. She found another cat that kind of looked a little beat up. She went to check on the cat, but he looked okay. But I realized he was one of the warrior cats, and he looked like he was going after me, but he wasn't. She wondered what was he doing. She slightly came back in and looked, and ran right back out. She felt like she couldn't go back in because of the warrior cat. So she started trying to jump the wall. Doing so, she couldn't get back. She couldn't jump enough, so she just went out and realized she might have to live somewhere else. She kept running and running until she found a home, but it seemed like everything was lost. But she couldn't go home, so she had to keep running. She stopped and thought back. Looked back towards her house and started going forward. She stood on a rock and looked back. Had she made a mistake? She asked herself. Why did I come out here? She started remembering all those kittens in the cage and all those cats. She looked sad, but she just went on, trying to find a new home for where she was and why she was there. She started running. So far, she felt like she lost everything. She lost home and thinking, how will I get more food? She said to herself, how will I get more food? And will my owner ever find me? She dived into the water, hating it, tried to get to the other side, and she did. She picked up a flower for good luck and started going on her way. Running so fast that she dropped the flower. She found a new house. Or was it a new house? Or a place that she could possibly stay? Or a home? Could she stay in here for now? She asked. But she couldn't get in. The door was locked and she just kept going. Have I reached somewhere I shouldn't be? She asked herself. should I be here? She asked herself, am I sure there's more out there? Or friends, family, food, anything? She realized that she might be alone for the rest of the day. She asked herself, will I have any friends, family, food, or more? In her head, she said no, and was doubting, thinking that she wouldn't find a new home or family or anything. She just kept running until finally she found a canyon. She really didn't want to go down, but she felt like she had to. But then she looked back and realized she might not be able to climb back up, but she still jumped into the water. Hating it, she swam fast as she could to the shore and tried to climb with her claws. She almost fell off a few times, but she was okay. And she kept climbing until she finally made it back up and realized she can't go back now. It will basically be impossible. Going to the side, sure, she saw something. She just saw snow. And she thought, have I gone? What's happening? And then looked and found a little underground place. She wondered, is this? And stopped. She tried to go, she went down, but didn't find much. She found food, sticks, warmth, and more. But nothing else. She asked herself, was this a clan abandoned? Possibly. Kept looking. She kept looking everywhere, but nothing. Nothing, she said to herself. She asked herself, why nothing? Why? Why can't I just find friends, family, food, water? I've run so far I can't find my real home. What shall I do now? She kept going, in and out, everywhere she could possibly go. Nothing. She found her way out of the clan area, but found no cats, or no more of her. She started running until eventually she found a clan and started going down, but realized she didn't want to go down there. She ran right back up, just in case there was any cats. She didn't see anything, so she asked, am I safe? Is there anything in there? I'm curious. She looked down, nothing. It's like all the warrior cats just left their clan, or something happened. Were they in a war? Did they have to fight something? Or did they just leave and go to a new clan? She kept running and running as far as she could and found a new clan. She went into the water, finding it. She couldn't drink it, but she knew it was good. She found another size that was her size. Another cat that was her size. More. She wondered, are these? And stopped. And then started to think, warrior cats? One of the cats had a flower. One of the ones that she grabbed before. She wondered, are those special to their clan? Or Are they just pretty? Is that why? Why is there so much water? And where is the actual base? She wondered, is this the River Clan? Since there was only those kittens, she didn't bother them. I was thinking about leaving. She stayed there for a while, thinking about what she should do.